Isaiah 43:19. Isaiah 43:19. Behold, now I'm saying this, y'all. I'm not verbatim, so we're going to take it with my paraphrasing. But behold, now springs forth a new thing. God is doing 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 a new thing. Do you not perceive it? Do you not perceive it? Y'all, God is doing a new thing. And here's the thing, if you don't perceive it, then what does it actually benefit you? What does it benefit you, y'all? I mean, think about that. You know, it's like graduation time, right? College, high school, like there's a lot of graduations that are happening right now. Well, say, there are students who matriculated, from these, universities, colleges, trade schools, whatever it is, to learn, to study, to become proficient in something, right? And then if they then allowed themselves to only see their next opportunity through the lens of where they were, but not where they are, if they're not perceiving that new thing, if they're not perceiving that which God has put in them, then what does it matter? Right? So y'all, I don't know. Like today I just felt uh this need, especially with it being Mother's Day weekend, to really talk about perceiving the new thing, right? The new thing that God is doing in you, the new thing that God is doing through you. And I want you to perceive it. Okay. So this is, this can be for any listener, right? But it's about that person who literally knows if they sat and allowed them volume, if they sat and allowed themselves to only see themselves through the lens of who they were, right? Just think about that. If you only saw yourself through the lens of who you were, right? Your past, the way others saw you, the way others perceived you, the way others have categorized you, but you don't perceive the new thing that God has done in you, then it's all for naught. It is all for naught. Y'all, there are people who right now, and this is from a women's perspective, right? There are people right now who, as they step into this Mother's Day weekend, don't even see where they should be celebrated because they're too busy being stuck where they made their last mistake, right? There could be sons, there could be fathers, there could be husbands, there could be brothers, there could be uncles who are stuck where that woman made the last mistake, right? And so it's not about, mistakes. It's not about people, y'all. It's about, do you perceive the new thing that God is doing in you? Now springs forth the new thing. Do you not perceive it? Brand new mercies, y'all. Do you know that every single day we get brand new mercies? We don't stand on the shoulders of old grace and old faith. Okay? If you had, a terrible day, if you had a terrible moment, if you had a terrible part of your life, you don't have to stay there. You don't have to stand on whatever that was. You get to say, now springs forth a new thing that God is doing in me. Do you not perceive it? You have to believe it, y'all. And that's the thing, is that every single day, okay? You have to know that it is a brand new day. It is a brand new moment, a brand new opportunity for you to walk in the goodness of God, in the goodness of God. But we have to behave in a way that our mind is actually in alignment with those words that we're reading, right? So for those Bible readers, right, y'all, we just don't read this stuff just to be able to say, oh, I checked the box. I read my Bible today. I spent time with God today. Y'all, is it permeating your spirit? Is it actually getting in you? We let so much in the world get in us, right? News cycles, people cycles, all kind of cycles, y'all. We let that permeate our spirit, don't we? Right? You let that permeate your thinking. You let that actually keep you from seeing and beholding the new thing that God is doing in your life. But y'all, but what if what you allowed is for yourself to actually believe the words that you were reading? Behold. That means pause and reverence. Wow. Now springs forth a new thing. My God. A new thing that God is doing in your life, right? So y'all, that's why we have to be able to reject old thinking, right? We have to be able to reject our old ways, right? We got to get past what happened. What have we seen? What have people done? What does this look like? What does this remind me of? I don't know. Y'all, if we never get past that, you can't behold the new thing. You won't perceive the new thing. You won't have gratefulness and gratitude and joy and peace with the new thing that God is doing in your life. Y'all, sometimes you're missing the joy because you can't get past yourself. You are in your own way because you can't get past yourself, right? You can't get past your self-criticism. You can't get past your self-assessment, right? You can't get past the last thing that you said or did because you keep replaying that, right? Right? You keep ruminating on that, right? Instead of being able to say that those are things in the past, right? Forgetting the former things, right? Forgetting the former things. Y'all, it's not passiveness, y'all. It's not avoiding accountability. It's just that you don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay in a place of self-degradation. You don't have to stay in a place of not being able to perceive the new thing that God is doing and walking into that new thing boldly with confidence, right? And with expectancy. I think that's the problem. So many times people are so accustomed to things not working in their favor. And favor is subjective. Like, look, because what do you call favor? If you can't see joy in All right, y'all. So I'm going to sign off, but I just pray that you all have a blessed weekend. I pray that you continue to speak positivity over yourself and over your life and over all of those who are connected to you. Speak life over all of those whom you have the ability to influence. Y'all just know that what we say about ourselves, that becomes what we believe, right? And that becomes the actual energy that we're exuding out into the world as well, y'all. And so if we continue to speak things over ourselves that are not the things of God, then we then diminish the voice of God, right? We diminish the word of God. So just make sure that you're continuously filling yourself with the word of God, so that when those words flow from your mouth, that you are then recalling those good things that God has put inside of you, y'all. Okay? So I love you and have a wonderful day, whatever day that you are watching. And if you have not yet subscribed to Holly, if you hear me, please hit the subscribe button, y'all. Have a wonderful day.